Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to TodayIFeelLike.com. Today we're going to check out the Zoom H1n handy recorder. Let's go check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and see what comes inside with it. But before we do, I want to tell you guys I'm going to be using this audio recorder for some of the audio during this video. And when I'm using it, I'm actually going to put some lower thirds down below so that you guys can see when I'm using it and you can know how I'm using it, whether I'm using it with a microphone attached or just using the audio recorder by itself. And let's unbox it, check it out, and then test it out. Here we go. All right, so here we have it. This is the Zoom H1n handy recorder. You can see this is a professional stereo recording for film, broadcast, music, and more. So it's going to give you professional grade recording. This gives you a little bit of a side view of the device, which we'll check out once we pull it out of the box. You can see here it says the world needs creators, people willing to contribute something original, inspiring, powerful. And then here gives you a list of some of the features like the XY pattern mic that captures perfect stereo image. It records audio at 24-bit, up to 24-bit 96 kilohertz wave format. It has a 1.25-inch monochrome LCD screen, one-touch button controls, limiter, auto level switches, includes a slate and tone generator for DSLR video, USB microphone function for PCs, Mac, and iOS devices, designed to handle up to 120 decibels SPL, records onto micro SD cards up to 32 gigs. It gives you 10 hours of operation on two AAA batteries. And it includes one handy recorder, 2 AAA batteries, and a quick guide. So yeah, let's go ahead and actually, also on the top here, as you see, it shows that actually right here that these are two free bundled softwares, which is looks like Cubase LE Cubase LE and Waveable or Wavelab LE. So let's go ahead and we'll open this thing up and see what we're going to get inside of it and pull this out. So we'll take that, set that off to the side, and here is what looks like the included items list here. And this is a quick guide that we have here. That's nice. And this is, I don't know what this is here. Let's see here. Yeah, not sure. And some more other stuff here. And there's some Cubase. That's the software information. And then here we have the batteries for the device. And then this is the actual device here. So let's take that out and see what it looks like here. And yeah, there we go. It's actually really small and light, which is sort of nice. It's a little bit of a bulbous sort of shape up top here, but it's really small and light there. It's got a 1/4 thread on the bottom there, so you can put like a hot shoe adapter, or you can mount it to a tripod or a light stand or something. Yeah, let's see what else. If anything else, nope. That's everything that comes in it. So we'll set the box off. We don't need that right now. So yeah. This is it, and we'll go ahead and put the batteries in right quick and see if we can get this thing to turn on and power it on and see what it actually looks like. So see if we can get these batteries out of the plastic there, and let's put those in there, and then we'll test it out and just see if it turns on, and then we'll start using it and we'll test it out and see how it performs. We're going to test it with a microphone attached to it, like a lav mic. And then we're going to test it with just the audio recorder. So let's go ahead and we will hit the power switch right there, if you can see that. So we'll pull that there down, and we can see there it's loading up. And yeah, right away it's going to ask us for our English language preferences or other languages. So we will now put in the date and all the other good stuff and get this thing set up. So it's working, and now we're going to test it out. All right, so we were able to see what comes inside the box, and now let's talk about the good and the bad of this audio recorder, the Zoom H1n. And the first thing up that I want to mention is that it has a 1/4 thread on the bottom of it, which allows you to mount it to cameras and tripods and light stands. And right now, I actually have this mounted onto my camera. So you can see right here that I have it mounted on top of my camera and it's just pointing right at me. So I'm actually getting the audio right now from the microphone. Now I don't have anything plugged into the camera from the microphone or from the audio recorder. It's just using the XY pattern stereo mics that are on top of the audio recorder. So the next thing that I really like about this audio recorder is that there is a line out port on the side of it. So you can actually record to the micro SD card, or you can send the line out to another device like your camera, or you can do both at the same time. And you can control the recording levels independently. So let's say that you want to have the audio recorded onto the audio recorder at a lower level, and you want to have the audio recorded going into your camera at a higher level. You can do that, and you can control the audio levels going into the camera by using the volume rocker, or the line out using the volume rockers on the device. So let's take a listen. And if right now what you guys have been hearing is the audio coming straight into the camera from the line out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to switch over and let you guys hear what is sort of an impromptu safety track being recorded on the audio recorder. And now you're hearing what is coming through on the audio recorder. And this is at a much lower level, as you can tell, because I have the input level set much lower, so it's sort of a safety track. So the next good thing about the Zoom H1n audio recorder is that it has a line in. Now this allows you to plug in an external microphone so that you can record directly into the audio recorder. So for instance, if you're doing some field recording and you have say a long shotgun mic and you want to plug into there, you can. But what I like to do is actually plug in a lavalier. So I have a lavalier microphone plugged in here right now. I have it clipped to my sweatshirt here, and you can see here that, that I sound probably a little bit different than I did in the other recordings, because the microphone is much closer to the audio source, which is me, and so I probably sound a little bit different. But that's a nice thing here, is that it allows you to actually plug in directly to the audio recorder, and now I can just stick this in my pocket and I can record wherever I am. I can be as far away to the camera as I want and then sync it up in post. Now that is one of the downsides about recording like this, that I do have to sync this up in post because it's not connected directly to the camera. But as you can tell, it gives a really nice clean audio experience and nice sound when you're recording and you have a lavalier plugged in. So this last good thing that I want to mention about the Zoom H1n is that there are lots of buttons and dials on it, which makes it very, very easy to operate and operate with confidence. It's just super easy to push a button and start recording with one touch. You can play back your stuff, you can fast forward it, you can skip to the next recording, you can easily use the dial to adjust your input levels, you can easily use the volume rocker on the side to adjust your volume when listening to playback, or adjusting the levels of it when you have a line in. It really is just a very, very easy and comfortable device to use. So on to the bad. And there is one bad point that I want to touch on, and this is a bad point with sort of a good side effect, and that is that this thing is plasticky. It feels very, very cheap. When you pick it up, it feels plasticky and cheap, even though it is not. Now, as a consequence of that plasticky and cheap feel, it's very, very lightweight. You can put this thing in your pocket and forget that it's even there, because it is just that lightweight. And if you were going to mount it on top of your camera, it's not going to be a problem with adding a bunch of additional weight, because there's basically nothing to it. But it does feel a little bit cheap and plasticky, but it is not. It really is a high quality recording device. All right, so there we have it. That is a look at the Zoom H1n handy recorder, and this is a fantastic device. As far as the quality goes, you guys can hear it. It sounds great. There's lots and lots of features on there. It has a line in and a line out. You can adjust your levels. You can have an auto limiter on there. You can have auto levels on there. You can record at 24-bit, 96 kilohertz. There's just a lot that's packed in this little device, and at the time of this recording, it's only $119, which is less than half of just about everything else out there that's even in the same ballpark. And it's super lightweight. Now it does feel a little bit cheap, a little bit plasticky, but as a consequence, again, it's very, very lightweight, which makes it very, very easy and comfortable to take with you everywhere. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing and hearing this video, and I'm going to leave a link in the video description where you guys can pick one up. I'm also going to leave a link to my Amazon page where you can see all the products that I reviewed, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook. And I am Larry with TodayIFeelLike.com. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.